Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Minute Eats, and today we've got a little packaged soup mix for you. This is the Wyler's Mrs. Grass Soup Mix Noodle Soup flavor, and this you get 2 individual cartons, and each of them makes 4 servings. So it's 4 cups of prepared soup for each package. So a total of 8 cups of soup. Now this was $1.99 at Meijer, so it's like, what, $1 for each package of soup?
And
Not
this
bad.
is very similar to the Lipton soup.
Yes, and people are big fans of the Lipton soup.
So here's the thing, man, because that Lipton video does well.
Yeah.
Makes us good money.
Yeah.
So when it does that, what do? We find like something similar.
Competitor.
Yeah. You know, try to make some money off of that.
Yeah.
So this company apparently is looks like is out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's actually a Kraft Heinz.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So that's very fascinating. And with Lipton, you're used to tea, right? So when you think of Lipton, you're thinking of tea, not really soup. So, you know, for me, when I tried it, I wasn't really into it, right? But the thing is, since then, we've actually bought it and I've come around to it, right? It's not bad.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. These noodles in here, I feel like, if I'm remembering correctly, are significantly larger than the Lipton noodles. And I kind of like that because for me, I'm more into the noodles in these type of things than the broth.
That's the thing. I'm into the broth. I don't really care for the noodles.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. It smells pretty good. It smells
does.
Like the Lipton.
I wonder if it's supposed to be like chicken?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it just says noodle soup.
Let's go for it.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, right again. Thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. Like I said, with the Lipton review, I gave it a thumbs down at the time, but the more I had it, I came around to it. And with this is pretty much the same as the Lipton. What I like about it is the broth. I love the broth. It's got a nice saltiness to it. It is like a chicken noodle flavor. And even though I'm not a big fan of the noodles, I do like how small they are. So with my spoon, I was easily able to, like, they actually fit in my spoon. So I'm not like having to wrestle with it. So it's easy to eat. And there's not a lot of the noodles. Because for me, one thing I don't like about these soups is that there's just too much noodle. For me, the star is the broth. And so I think the ratio of noodles to broth is good. I like this. Good price. Thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. For me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. I like this too. I think it's very, very comparable to the Lipton. For me, I wouldn't choose really one over the other. It's just whichever one happens to be on the shelf if I'm looking for it.
And on sale.
And on sale, you know, whichever, just interchangeable. I do like that the noodles are a little bit chunkier in this one. And I like that they do fit on your spoon, because that's the thing. I was thinking about it whenever you were talking about that, and like the Campbell's chicken noodle soup, which I do not love. Those noodles are longer, and I'm like, what? You know, I don't understand whenever soups have long noodles like that, because then you kind of need a fork for the noodles and you need a spoon for the broth.
It gets messy.
Exactly, it gets very messy. I loved the flavor of the broth. It is a chicken flavor, which is interesting that they don't just put that on the box, but there is chicken in the ingredients. It's just, that's a strange choice to me, because I think that most people might assume that perhaps it's like a vegetable broth or something.
Maybe they're trying to trick the vegans.
Oh,
you know?
maybe.
The vegans, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of vegans out there who don't look at the ingredients. They're like, oh, just noodle soup.
Yeah.
You know, just throw it in the cart.
And then Mrs. Grass is like, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, because think about it. The name, Mrs. Grass.
Oh, that's right.
You know?
That's right. She's a trickster.
Yeah.
But this is good. You know, I think especially, you know, here's the thing also. Because of the noodles, I do think that this would be a little bit more filling than the Lipton one. So perhaps if you are looking for a little bit more hearty of a packaged soup mix, this would be the one. But for me, they would be interchangeable.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc., and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.